Hi, welcome to another edition of Spin Cycle. Madeleine Doubek here with Dietrich from Reboot, Illinois in the waning hours of the primary election, and we are already deeply in the throes of charges and countercharges of class warfare between Republican nominee Bruce Rauner, who had a tougher fight than was anticipated, and Democrat Pat Quinn, who came out of the gate swinging last night. You were at a unity event today with Republicans. What are you hearing out there, Matt?
Well, the Republicans are very energized, and they think they've got a candidate in Bruce Rauner who can rally the party, get the party back into the governor's mansion for the first time since 2003. And this would be the first gubernatorial election that the Republicans have won since 1998, should they win it. So yes, they're feeling very energized. And you said what is going to be the theme. Illinoisans are going to be hearing these two words a lot: class warfare.
Billionaire who owns 9 mansions, who then campaigns on cutting the minimum wage on hardworking men and women in Illinois who are doing the right thing, working hard. A billionaire calling for a cut in the minimum wage, that's class warfare, and we're not going to let him get...
You know what? Pat Quinn doesn't understand that this isn't class warfare. Class warfare accomplishes nothing for the people of this state. I know how to work. I know how to lead. I've driven results in everything I've ever done. And since when in America is it bad for somebody to work hard and do great? That's what America is about. Pat Quinn doesn't understand what America's about.
Just by talking about that, they're both engaging in class warfare to a certain extent. So this is interesting, and the whole thing has already gone national. We're seeing emails from the Democratic Governors Association trying to send out the alarm and raise money for Pat Quinn. We were seeing Republican Governors Association give a huge sum of money to Rauner. You know, in the Democratic Governors Association email pitch, they're describing Rauner as a radical billionaire. Lots being made about his comment that he's in the 0.01% of the 1%. And is he going to tone down his attack on government union bosses?
Actually, he seemed to be toning it down a little bit today when I saw him. He was very emphatic that he is not anti-union, that his grandfather was in a union, and he seems to be in the last few weeks, actually in the last few weeks of the primary campaign, trying to really draw that line between public employee unions and private sector unions.
No, here's the issue. He says, I'm out of touch. You know what? My grandparents lived in a double-wide trailer. They were corn farmers and dairy farmers, and my grandfather was a union member and a union worker. I'm not anti-union, and I'm not out of touch.
Seems like it's going to be a campaign that revolves around them arguing over which of them is really going to help the middle-class working people in the state of Illinois, right. Whether you believe that Rauner's approach is the way to do that or Quinn's approach is the way to do that. And it may come down to what's the unemployment rate in the state in November, how individual voters are feeling like they're doing as a result of the state's policies and toward business and job creation.
This is a billionaire with 9 homes, 9 mansions, calling for a reduction in the minimum wage, taking $2,000 out of the pocket of everyday people who are making the minimum wage. That's what he said in his own words. He has a lot of explaining to do.
And since when in America is it bad for somebody to work hard and do great? That's what America is about. Pat Quinn doesn't understand what America is about. I want the opportunity for everybody in Illinois to work hard and achieve their maximum potential.
Just when you thought it was over, it's only beginning. That's it for this week's edition of Spin Cycle. We'll see you next time.